Your Highness, the...
To do.
Dear God. Thank you.
I did not expect to see you here, Happy. I get the feeling that you didn't come for training.
Listen up, Dee Dee. I remembered something.
Remembered? Ah, does this have something to do with why you were staring at me earlier?
Not ringing any bells. I stare at people all the time. Anyway, do you know Anselma?
Anselma? Yes, of course. But how do you know that name? That is what my stepmother was called in the Empire. In the Kingdom, she was called Patricia.
Oh, so that's what it was. I see now. What a relief. It was really sticking in my craw. Well, now that that's all settled, I'm off to bed.
Just one moment. You may understand, but I most certainly do not. How did you know my stepmother?
She used to visit all the time. I think she was friends with the lady who kidnapped me.
Friends? Are you sure?
I heard the lady helped bring her to the kingdom, but I don't really know the details. Anyway, when Anselma saw how I was being treated, she got angry, just like you. You remind me a lot of her, actually.
Are we really that much alike?
I'd say so. Come to think of it, you greet people in the same way, hold a book in the same way, you even get angry in the same way. It's uncanny.
I share no blood with my stepmother, but to hear you say that, it pleases me greatly. She was the one who raised me. I suppose it makes sense that we would share certain mannerisms. To think that the person you mentioned was my stepmother is baffling, to say the least.
What do you mean?
For all intents and purposes, my stepmother was completely cut off from the outside world. Suffice it to say, few knew that my father had taken a second wife.
Sounds complicated. I can keep my mouth shut if you like.
I would very much appreciate your silence on the matter. But thank you, truly, for all that you said. Truth be told, the union between my father and stepmother has given rise to much speculation. But for now, what's truly baffling me is the identity of that lady you mentioned. She welcomed my stepmother into the kingdom after she fled home due to political strife. No, I must stop this. It's time to put an end to this discussion. Baseless speculation will get me nowhere.
Oh, come on. I finally felt like I understood, and then you go and say something cryptic like that. If I can't sleep tonight, I'm blaming you.
Well, if that happens, come back here and I'll keep you company. I'll be training a while yet. I wonder, could Happy's captor truly be her?
Sylvain?
I see. The sunlight brings back painful memories in you.
I'm afraid so. Please forgive my behavior from before. I cannot abide these indiscretions of mine.
That's all right. The way you always work so hard day and night, it's no wonder it's had this effect on you. You work harder than anyone I know. I've always been impressed by that, Constance.
That means a lot to me.
You know, at the School of Sorcery there was a professor who specialized in magical cures. Why not write her a letter? Perhaps she can suggest a treatment that might help.
I have tried. She could do nothing for me. But I vowed then to the goddess that I would find a way to overcome my trials. I will prove my skills to the goddess and everyone else, bringing me closer to restoring House Nouvelle.
You're a tough cookie, Constance.
Naturally, and with your support, I shall grow ever stronger by the day.
I know you will. You know, during the years of political turmoil, House Martreats was destroyed just as your house was. But restoring my father's house has hardly crossed my mind. I guess I'm not as tenacious as you are.
You needn't be so hard on yourself, Mercedes. You have had other priorities since then. Oh, I've just had a grand idea.
What is it?
You ought to try to reinstate House Martreats.
Oh dear. I'm not sure that's possible.
Nonsense! If I can restore my own house, then you can restore yours. As we work to further our own life goals, we shall learn so much that we can share with one another.
You make it sound so simple. How would I even go about that?
That is simplicity itself. You shall become a prodigy at spellcraft, as I am.
All right.
I shall master the black arts, and you shall master the white. The world will know us as sister sages.
I see.
Our names shall ring out across Fodlan, earning us the titles we rightly deserve.
I hope you won't mind me saying so, but this plan seems to have gotten a bit far-fetched.
Oh no! Not if you join me, Mercedes! Where one may fail, together we are bound to succeed!
She has such big plans, perhaps too big. And that way, at least, she's exactly the same as when she was little.
Let me get this straight. The stars aren't moving, but the ground we stand on is?
Yep, we're on a big round thing that's always spinning. And that's why the stars seem to move through the sky. Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's true.
I admit I'm having a difficult time wrapping my head around it. How is it you know these things anyway? If you were a noble, it would make sense that you'd have a formal education on all of this.
In the village where I was born, there were people who studied the stars. They taught me.
A village of stargazing folk, huh? Do tell. I've never heard of such a place.
It's a very well-hidden village. It was a small settlement deep in the forest, where no one ever bothered us. I was born there, grew up there, but when I got older, I felt like I needed to see the world. I couldn't live my whole life in one place, you know? So I struck out on my own.
I always knew you were an odd little bird, but your birthplace makes you a rare little bird.
Yeah, well, pretty soon after leaving her nest, this rare little bird was put in a cage. I thought it might be some kind of punishment for leaving the forest.
What the hell? You think that because you wanted to live your life, you'd be punished? That's ridiculous. Look at this objectively. Was it punishment? Or was it just plain bad luck? There's nothing wrong with wanting to see the world and expand your horizons. Take me. Had I never left that gutter I call home, I'd have gone my whole life never learning how to look at the stars.
Yeah. I left my village because I thought I'd find a better life beyond the forest. Now, I'm not so sure.
Regret is pointless. What matters is how we live right here, right now. You know?
Yeah.
Do you ever want to return back home?
I could say no, but I'd be lying. I've been feeling homesick lately. Nothing happened there, for better or worse. There wasn't much to be scared of. Everyone said the outside world was dangerous, that beyond the forest, all we'd find was an early grave. That wasn't exactly true, but my life was for sure easier when I lived there. I used to spend my days fishing, hunting for pretty flowers, running around for no reason.
A rare occurrence indeed.
What is?
Seeing you smile in that way.
You're always so, I don't know, neutral?
That's not true. I smile when there's something to smile about. It's strange, though. When I'm talking to you, I can't help but let my guard down. I don't like to discuss where I came from, but with you, I feel like I can open up. You know, I've been thinking a lot about my mom and dad lately. I wonder, are they even alive?
What's with all the ruckus, I wonder? Wait, isn't that Constance?
This has nothing to do with you, so keep your nose out of it.
Yeah, none of your business. Unless you're his girlfriend, that is.
You ascribe too much to me, sirs. I haven't the qualities that Balthus seeks in a partner.
So prissy. You Balthus's lady or not?
Softly, please, softly. Such accusations are slander upon his good name. I have no place in the heart of one so freewheeling and glad. Were there a list of suitable partners, I should deem myself to be at the tail end of it.
If you're not his gal, then step off. We're trying to spread some juicy Balthus gossip over here. You're nothing to him, so why ruin our fun?
Because what you say is unthinkable. If you attempt to spread lies that strain credulity so, it will be your own reputations that suffer. Your reputations or your bones, should Balthus ever learn of this deception. A hairline break may heal, but the powder he makes of a man's skeleton is another matter. And that's to say nothing of the jelly that will be left of your organs. Are you not concerned?
He'll do what? Oh, guess spreading lies is a bad idea. Good thing I'd never do such a thing.
Right. This is all a big misunderstanding. Thanks for the heads up.
We're just gonna back away now. Have a nice day.
I've saved lives today. They didn't deserve the fury that he would unleash. But then, few would. Is that not Balthus standing there?
Hey, why'd you say all that scary stuff about me? Don't tell people things like that. They're not the ones ruining my reputation. You are.
Oh, how short-sighted of me. I believed myself to be acting in your interest, but I see now that I was mistaken. I shall regret this indiscretion until my dying day.
Clearly, I need to take anything that falls out of your mouth with a grain of salt. Maybe the whole shaker. Still, you did stop those two from talking about me. Regardless of how you did it, I guess I should be grateful, so thanks.
This magnanimity is in keeping with the wondrous man I know you to be. So open, so accepting. You are a paragon for others to follow.
Gee, maybe it's better when she treats me poorly. Being praised like that is downright uncomfortable.
Of the four or five, it was you can't. If I take as you were that want. Hey now. Hey you, do me a favor. Of the four or five, it was you can't. If I take as you were that want. Hey now. I have a favor to ask.
Professor. I hope you're up for a challenge.
right.
Hello. You know, Professor, why...
Oh, I have a request.
Hey, you. Want to help me out with my magical research? I just need to open you up and have a look inside. No? Well, would you lend me a few hairs at least?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
Hey, have you ever killed anyone? But only bad people, right? What? Seriously?
Chatterbox, what's wrong with you? Go home. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, you look awful. Get some rest, okay? Sleep is really important when you're feeling down.
Need something. See you again soon.
Get some rest. Thanks. Thanks for the invite. Thanks. I could go for a snack. What? Yep. Yep. Nice. Yep. Nice. That was way more fun than I expected. Let's have tea again soon. Next time, more snacks. That might come in handy. That might come in handy. Thanks. For me? Not gonna lie, this is pretty great.
Winning the battle was great and all. The after party was a complete letdown. I guess I get it. There were some younger students around and all that. But still, what a waste. We needed some fun juice, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, it was still a fine time. Huh. Thanks, pal. Must be my lucky day.
News of the affair at Ramire Village has reached me. The situation seems rather dire. Any threat to the lives of the common folk must be met with swift action. Though House Nouvelle has fallen, it is still every noble's duty to provide for the common folk. Given your concern, would it not be appropriate for you to depart rather than idling the time away?
Friend, I can't shake the feeling that what went down in Ramire Village is something other than a plague. I guess it's best not to go sticking our noses in it, lest they get cut off. Yeah, I'm definitely worried about them, but I worry about you getting involved too. You're looking paler than usual. Stop pushing yourself so hard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I thank you.
Thank.
What?
Should I have held back? That is that. You fought well. Should I have held back? Each battle, a chance to grow.
Impressive. Nice work.
It's good to be king. Even stronger than I look, yeah? Couldn't weather the storm, huh? You're fresh out of luck. Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Please.
Professor.
Let me consider. Professor, I can offer nothing more. I am in your debt, Professor.
Professor.
Need something? See you again soon.
What is it? I assume still. I have something to ask of you.
Pardon me. Huh? I could use your help.
Hey, you.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to... Is that this month? It was half a year. I appreciate this.
Huh? Impressive. Thanks.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. I'd love to catch... Hey, how about a favor? Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
No.
Maybe.
Hey. Hey, please. Fantastic. Thanks, Professor. Hello, you want me to... You just say it? Don't worry. It's only... What the...
I thought if only... Professor, of course, fee, and I'd never...
What the...
I didn't catch a single... You're going... It feels like...
No.
Hey.
That's right. Hey, Professor. I wonder what they could have to talk about. Yeah, he's...
Well done. You have my thanks.
Hey, Professor, want to trade me? Thanks, Professor. This is great.
Huh?
Would you mind trading? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to if it's not too much, thank you so much. I'll try.
That's an. Why don't you trade it? Excellent doing business with you, Professor.
You brought it. How? Give it here. Excuse me. Seems the professor. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Professor.
Yeah.
This looks.
Eat.
I've eaten many.
Looks. I like this.
That looks epic.
Yep.
How like
Of the four, it was four. Ah, you can't. If I as you were saying.
Feels pretty.
I'll get it.
Thanks for.
I could do. All that studying has paid.
Brings me. You make this. Goodness. Who am I?
Off. Cast. Go on. Thanks for that. This is just the off.
Professor.
Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
It all makes sense now.
As long as it makes me stronger.
I feel like I get it now.
I'm a quick study.
Hold him.
What is with you? Finally coming apart at the seams from all those late nights spent researching, huh?
For once, your sharp tongue misses its mark. My elation is too powerful for your petty sniping to have any effect. Not long ago, the church reached out to me. They bade me travel to House Gert, escorted by the knights. During the Dagda and Brigid War, you see, Houses Nouvelle and Gert fought side by side. Yet we were the ones who suffered wrack and ruin, while they kept their foreign ministry position. I cannot turn back time to change that, of course, but I would relish the opportunity to give Duke Gert a proper tongue lashing.
I guess that is one of your pastimes, isn't it? Anyway, seems the church has business with House Gert.
Of the 6 great noble houses, it is the one which oversees the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The church wishes to obtain a hero's relic, thought to reside in House Gert's collection. The delicate negotiations of acquiring it fall to me, due to my connection with the Duke.
I thought they were all returned to the descendants of the 10 elites by the church ages ago. House Gert has no ties to the elites, and I don't think the head even has a crest. Odd indeed for them to have a relic.
There is talk that the relic fell into his hands during the Dagda and Brigid War. The Church of Seros was displeased to learn this. They feel the relic should belong to them and have made that plain to House Gert.
I believe the relic was found in a foreign land where it was mistaken for a marvelous but benign treasure. Then it was probably gifted as recompense to House Gert, as part of a reconciliation. Who can say why it had landed on foreign shores to begin with, though?
You seem rather well informed on the subject.
I caught wind of some of the story, which piqued my interest. I did some digging and drew conclusions, like I tend to do. So what you've got is what I think. Nothing more. Anyway, Constance, if you're headed to House Gert, so am I.
What game are you playing here?
No games, this time. I just want to get a gander at that shining relic they're keeping hidden away.
I haven't the authority to prevent it, but if you must accompany us, I should like the professor along too. The more eyes watching this snake, the better.
I think you've confused a snake with a bird. You coming, friend?
I knew you'd see things my way. Allow me to make a few quick preparations and we can depart. What a delicious frisson it gives me to imagine the look upon the Duke's face.
I sure hope the church knows what they're doing, choosing her to negotiate this.
That thief bested me, but I will not allow the relic to be taken.
Filthy rat. That will be mine. If I have to pry it from your dead hand, all the better. Children of the beasts, expose your true selves!
What the? Please make it stop!
Duke Garrett is in danger. I fear we make for poor reinforcements, yet we must aid him nonetheless.
What a mess. Come on, to Duke Garrett.
They must work for the church. I have no choice. I must seek out their aid.
Yep.
You're a big help.
Stay focused.
I'm on it.
Be gone.
Aye, aye. Who's next? I know a good deal when I see it.
I'll cut through.
Don't get in my way!
Yikes. Something is definitely off with them. Be careful.
Is that all? Each new experience is an asset.
Let me at him.
I'll go.
The sun. May my foes someday forgive me.
Sure thing.
Here we go.
I must stay focused. Just give up.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
You're weak.
I won't allow you to steal the relic. Stand down. Leave the... What is that thing?
It cannot be. The thief menacing the Duke has become a hideous beast.
Unexpected obstacle. Still, the results of our little experiment were nothing short of exquisite.
Predictable.
This is our chance.
Too slow! Who's next?
Not so fast! Oh, my apology.
That is that.
Even stronger than I look, yeah? All that blood and sweat was worth it.
Don't expect much more than that.
Time is now. This should be enough. This...
I owe ya. Do or die! At least you're no coward. Stand down.
I'm so sorry, but please help me. I cannot do it alone.
We've got this. Step aside while we sort this out.
Beasts! Rampage! Take his head!
They brought reinforcements? I pray that they cause us no further difficulties.
I failed to attain the relic, but the experiment yielded results. That's all that matters.
You can count on us. Let's win this already. those poor fools into monsters? Ruthless.
Did I spy a fragment of a crest stone? Interesting. I've not seen an effect such as that before.
Constance, this is not the time for research. Get it together. Don't let them near the Duke.
Happenstance can be deadly.
I fell first aid. Who's next?
I'm impressed.
Let's keep our guard up.
Who's next?
Over already.
The better to serve His Highness.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Who's next? I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
That went as expected.
They seemed ripe for defeat.
Thanks.
Don't make me do this! May my foes someday forgive me.
No biggie.
Happenstance can be deadly. So This is what the goddess grants me.
I think the coast is clear now.
Phew. Well, that was bizarre and unfortunate. What the hell happened to them anyway?
The gulf of my ignorance prevents me from answering such a question. Thank the goddess you were unharmed, my lord, and that the relic is safe and sound.
Yes, thanks to your intervention. Today was a day to make my blood run cold.
Colder than a Srang winter, I'd wager. Our foes gave us a pitched battle. I am sorry to say that the ringleader's escape was my fault. It is a miracle that no harm came to your lordship or the relic, in spite of my clumsy efforts.
You don't sound quite yourself, Constance. I'd no idea what a toll life has taken on you. Perhaps it might cheer you to know that I intend to reward you for all that you've done today. For more than that, actually. I owe your parents a great debt for their services. I dare say that the church intended you to collect on it when they sent you.
The debt you owed my parents need not extend to their daughter. No reward shall be necessary.
Our help doesn't come for free. I think the relic will do nicely.
Ah, yes, by all means. Even if you have no use for it, perhaps you know somebody who does. These are the fetters of Dromi. They draw on the power of the crest of Obon. It's a priceless treasure that ended up in Dagda. After the truce, they sent it to us in friendship. One story holds that Saint Sero subjugated the 10 elites and the clans who followed them. There may have been a few clan elders who fled across the sea to escape suppression. The Empire's Minister of Foreign Affairs must hold on to every bit of leverage that he can. As the Empire's relations with the Church have chilled, it makes for a strong card to play. Which is why I feel a bit derelict in my duty here. I've put my feelings ahead of my role. The Minister of Foreign Affairs appears to be discarding his hand in order to repay a personal debt.
My lord. Oh, what a relief to be back at the monastery. I suppose the church will be wanting their relic.
Yeah, they might. But I've got grander plans for it.
What? Of all the self-centered... Wait, do you mean to say that you're compatible? You bear the crest of Obon?
Very good, Constance. Hey, friend, I've got a request. Can you talk the church into letting me borrow the relic for a bit?
If you believe anyone would lend you a relic, your wits are softer than I gave you credit for.
The crest of Obon has all but vanished from Fodlan. Nobody but me carries it now. I'm the only one in all of Fodlan who can use it. The church hanging on to it is useless. Letting me make use of it is simply practical. Otherwise, it would just be gathering dust in some stinky old vault. Don't you worry your pretty little head. I won't use it for ill. I'd never be able to make it up to Duke Garrett after all. You can keep an eye on them while they're on loan. That'll make this whole thing go over easy as pie.
So this was the game you began when you offered your assistance. Well played.
Thanks. I figured the Duke has no use for them, and neither does the church. But I sure do. Ultimately, I want to use them to benefit the greater good. There's certainly no harm in that.
Thank you so much.
What was that name? Oh. Oh! That's... Well, I cannot... Yes.
It is... Yes.
Yes. Oh. But I see it is not... Oh! This is... Look.
Welcome. Come back soon. Well. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon. Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a... Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back. What is...
Yep.
You're a big help.
Here we go.
Stay focused.
I'm on it. I'll go.
Aye, aye. Ha! I'm getting better at this.
Let me at him.
I'll cut through.
Sure thing.
The sun.
Good enough for me. As expected.
Who's next? We'll lend a hand.
It's our chance to prevail. It's all.
Pretty good, don't you think?
Let's win this already.
Need a hand?
Unleash, pals!
On it.
I've got an ace up my sleeve.
Take that. No biggie.
Someone's fired up.
That is that.
I can feel.
Any merit I have pales beside yours.
Our work is done. Let us but what?
Prof-